Hello everybody, welcome back to Pyrene. Last time we got a win with our newest character here. And now we're ready to go back to facing the challenges in order. So up next, Gashia, Unleashed. Bear Claw. Gashia is always a bear. She can't become human again. Gashia's bear can heal itself, but only with 1 HP at a time. By clearing a danger zone, sets your shield to 10. That's going to be interesting. We can heal 1 HP at a time. Are there items that heal? I guess we'll take the medicinal herb. I don't know what we want to use as a bear, you know? There's not things that heal multiple times. What spells do we have? That's a great question. Can't see from here. Okay. Changes 1 boss. Gives you 2 dodges, attacks 2 random enemies. Heals 2, gives 2 shield. As long as this card is in play, cards from your deck are triggered 1 additional time. That's incredible, because then we can get healing off of 2 things. Or healing off of things twice. So let's go medicinal herbs. Increase Gashia's rage by 3%, triggers the burn status of all enemies in play. Sure, we'll get that going. And an apple. Don't know how this is going to go, but we can always change things up. So let's just check what else we also have. When an enemy dies from burn at night, no loot card is given, receive 2 spirits instead. Adds 2 fireballs to danger zones. Holy plant cards reduce the cost of your special powers by 1 spirit, but do not increase your max HP. When the rage reaches 100%, she turns into a bear, but we're a bear all the time. Deal 1 damage to enemies around you for each enemy hit. Increase rage by 2%. Triggers burn in play. Inflicts 3 burn to all enemies. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I think right now we'll eat the fruit and just go along. Can't get... Oh, we could get to a herb faster, so we will. If we full heal after our encounters, I don't feel nearly as worried about it. This was a terrible thing to bring, because we don't need to increase our rage ever, and triggering burn in play. This was a dumb thing to bring. I concede that immediately. Although, that helped a tiny bit. Right, we want to increase our altar as much as I can. Right, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll do. Oh, God. We do heal at the end of fights, but only for 1. Sets your shield equal to your lost HP. That's kind of incredible. Gives you 2 dodge, deals 2 damage, and 2 frost to all enemies in play. The chainmail is like the perfect thing that we needed. Honestly, especially because it's going to trigger twice. So, oh, it sets, so it's not an addition, so it can't happen twice. Okay, we're learning. Now, we have to make sure we're up on our provisions, because provisions go under our shield when the health is taken from us, which is a problem. Alright, I think I'm just going to go. Alright, let's see if I can work through my mistake. The poison status inflicts damage equal to its value. After you dodge, receive as many gold as damage dodged. When an enemy takes bleed damage, it deals the same amount of damage to another random enemy. None of that really helps, so we'll roll. Using a special power costing 3 spirits or more gives you 4 shield, maybe. Doubles or burn inflicted. Using a special power also inflicts 4 burn to a random enemy in play. Let's double the burn and go Windy Meadow. Right, as for luck, let's try more shield. Honestly, the Divine Fruit with the Chainmail doesn't work either, so it's all just a bit meh right now. Right, get me some provisions. Say goodbye to the last of my shield, but we can get this. We kill these 2 enemies. We don't use up all of our shield. We can do this one as well. And we're out. Endurance, equipment. Spends the night for free, inflicts 2 bleed to drawn enemies. Uses 2 provisions, deals triple that damage. Deals 1 damage to an enemy 4 times. I guess I'll take a free night of sleep. Altar we probably can't afford. I'm going to put that late in the encounter instead, since it can't trigger twice as we hypothesized incorrectly. Using a special power costing 3 spirits gives you 4 shield. Using a special power inflicts 4 burn, but that's 8 burn with our other thing. Using a special power gives you 3 provisions. Using a special power moves you next to the altar. Using a special power also heals you 3 HP. Using a special power inflicts 4 bleed to a random enemy. I mean, we're not using any special powers very frequently, so we'll hold off on that for a second. Doubles all damage dealt to enemies. Votive shards also give gold. Enemies have a 25% chance to appear with the passive effect of resurrection. Can't afford them anyway. Gold? No, relic. When you receive poison, inflicts as many damage to enemies around you. After dodging, trigger one of your special powers for free. Wood cards inflict damage to all enemies in play. I'll take that. I would have liked the dodge, but couldn't really work out since we don't have any dodge in the deck. Nice. Like that. Then we do need this apple. Let them hit us. Wind is blowing left. It's fine, I'll deal with it. Alright, let's try and get through some of this armor in a way that benefits us. Wind is blowing left, so this will go left. That's good. This ignores shield, which is less fun. They're going to die to the fire. I think I'm just going to go rather than lose more HP here. Gives +1 to votive shards. You can choose an additional reward when you receive frost. Give me that additional reward. I will try and actually remember to utilize it this time. Unlike one run ago where I just kept forgetting. Right, that one was free. Nice. There's our altar. I'll take 1 to kill 3 enemies. We get no votive shards from that, though. That's annoying. When an enemy dies from burn at night, receive no loot and get spirits instead. Okay, that's why we have 56 spirits. I suppose. You're going to give us 5 bleed, which will then take us under our health cap, and I don't want to do that greatly. The most basic of relic chests. When an enemy changes position, receives 5 burn. Excess provisions are converted into gold. Adds an Erge's altar at the start of all future biomes. We'll try this. Oh, I gotta pick 2! I said I wasn't gonna forget to pick 2, and I did. A bad gamer. Do I want your things? Enemies have a 25% chance of have resurrection. Doubles all damage dealt to enemies. That's very big, you know. That's very big. We'll try it. I don't think I've ever had this relic before either. This thing. Alright, that's all of our money basically gone. I love the crystal cave. It's just going to be free damage. That's annoying. That much dodge. They had resurrection. None of these guys do, so that's nice. Frost, not the greatest concern. Not a very strong red scroll, but no biggie. I think I'm just going to take the crystal here and clear the floor. Oh god, this is bad. 3 damage 3 times with 3 dodge would kill us. So, that's better. Alright. It's a little unideal. Use up to 2 provisions, do triple that amount of damage. Gives you 1 shield with inflation. I'll take the shield. Oh, I could have picked 2! I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, viewers. I'm bad. I can pick 2. When an enemy takes burn damage, receive as many shield. Absolutely. After attacking an enemy, deal 1 chain damage to its adjacent enemies using a special power gives you more shield. Give me those 2. Alright, he has internalized his mistake. Gives 5 shield, sets shield to 5. Gives +3 to a random card for this zone. In a word. In a sound. Right, this double frost is bad. So we're going to try and let the pink crystal deal with a lot of that. Though this is a terrible place with this red scroll. Just terrible. Oh, you can't spend the night if there are no empty squares. Is interesting. But that also works great. Oh my god. We're gonna be okay, chat. We're gonna be okay. That's terrible. I need to get that card out of my deck. Or take it as like the absolute first card we play instead, perhaps. So this gives you 1 shield. Inflation. Inflation is when we spend the night. Alright, we need to make some changes. It's fine. Pick 2. Adds 2 health potions. Doubles bleed. After you attack an enemy, inflict 5 thorns to cards around you. Thorns isn't great just because we don't move people very often. When a status is applied, halve its value. Goodbye, Crystal. And honestly, goodbye, Divine Fruit. Right, 4 enemies in play. 3 burn to everybody. Basically, I just wanted the armor more than anything else. So if we can just be careful about cultivating our spirits, we will be okay. Get out of here. 10 shield, endurance. Double spear deals 3 damage to enemies with bleed in the same row and column, otherwise inflict 3 bleed. Gives 1 spirits, spends up to 4, gives you as much shield. We could go Divine Spirit, but I don't think we need more spirits, so I will roll. Not in my collection. Deals 2 damage and 2 bleed to all enemies in play. Alright. Gives 4 shield, inflicts 4 frost to enemies around you. Sure. I think there's an achievement for having 20 cards. Right now we're nowhere near it, but this relic that lets you pick 2 would be the time to do it. You know? Anvil for 18. Just 3 damage, 3 bleed. Spends the night, 3 bleed, 4 shield, 4 frost, 5 shield. If I do this, does it go up in increments of 2? No. Alright. I should have expected as much. Honestly, I'm going to take this, then do that to get 69 shield, and then just coast the rest of the encounter, I think. You have to watch out for these piercing guys. They will be annoying. Oh, it's a terrible, terrible time for a scroll. So this is 12 spirits to do that. Oh yeah, I forgot that one does damage or triggers fire. Right, 6 health under our shield. Careful with that. 2 relics. When you receive bleed, it's also inflicted on my enemies. Gives +4 to votive altars. Poison stops decreasing on enemy cards. Give me those. And 54 gold. What did you have? I don't love any of it, to be honest. Alright, off to grasslands. At least it's an easy biome to finish. Person? You'd like to duplicate any cards? I don't know. Is there a card I'd like to duplicate? Not especially. Nothing here is like super mega good, I would say. Not sure on any of that either. Free relic chest. Add a merchant or future biomes. When an enemy takes burn damage, you receive as many shield. When an enemy takes bleed damage, deals some damage to the others. Cool. So our burn shield loop should be massive now. Yeah. Huge. If stuff doesn't have bleed... sorry, if stuff doesn't have piercing, we're fine. Look at all that shield. This isn't set, is it? No, that's gives. That's gives. Alright, we are sorted. Good chance to get a bigger altar. Our attack in a chain, which is nice. You come back, but I don't care. 6 health to rest is more than I'd like to spend. So we'll leave on a 14. When an enemy dies from burn at night, no loot card is given, get 2 spirits. We already have one of those, so a second one might not be bad. When you receive frost, you receive dodge instead. When there are no more cards in play, spending the night does not consume provisions. Give me those guys. 24. Let's check these first. Heals 4. Inflicts 3 burn to all enemies in play. Heals 1 for each enemy in play. We'll stick all of that on this guy early. That's a lot of healing, which is nice. There's all the shield we could ever need. So long as we have a nice, juicy pile of spirits to go into the final encounter with, we are going to be totally okay. Even with my very subpar deck. That's a free rest because the room was clear. Now, the interesting thing... Oh, it was a scroll, wasn't it? Of course. I was going to say, the interesting thing is, once the votive altar appears, we can't do free resting because the votive altar will be a card on the board. So we can't just go infinite with that, unfortunately. But I don't think we need to milk it for more gear right now. Let's make sure this is in the deck. 2 damage, 2 frost. 2 bleed, 2 damage. We'll do it that way. That'll be fine. Right. End of expedition. We don't need to clear every room on occasions like this. What's your deal? Deals 4 damage. A formidable opponent whose fury constantly increases his attack gains 1 attack after taking damage. Oh, we get fog. When a status is applied, half its value. That's annoying. Alright. We should collect the chainmail. Also, we have 98 shield. Also, whatever just happened, happened. Oh, sometimes you're just too strong. Alright, 73. Not a bad time at all. Talisman of Ekai. Generates a random holy card. Soap. As long as this card is in play, you cannot receive any status, positive or negative. Interesting. How are we doing on our unlocks? Apply 31 of 35 different talismans to your cards. Win 3 of 4 expeditions with Matilda. Complete a zone with Rain 25 times. Duplicate a card with Trafandek 20 times. Duplicate a relic with Marimo 25 times. We'll get there on those. That's the people. All of that stuff's unlocked. Weather effects, biomes. That's all the different things we can choose. That's the list we just looked at. Get a card from Andos 7 of 10 times. Win 3 of 4 expeditions with Akahan. Complete a zone with Snow 5 times. Man, we've really not done that much, have we? Apply 31 of 40 different talismans to your cards. Use a cursed chest 21 of 40 times. Upgrade your cards using talismans 79 of 150 times. Turn into a bear 35 times. Buy a card or relic from Biaro 20 times. Buy a card from Xandria 6 of 8 times. Enter an unknown portal 15 times. Collect 100 different cards. Win 3 of 8 expeditions with Etania. There's still a merchant to meet. We've done 6 of the 20 challenges. 26 of 30 achievements. There's still so many relics to find. Alright, well, that is a wrap for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing and hit that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.